After endless bumpy chicanes, cunning apexes and sweeping curves, Update 7.0 is flying out of the last corner onto the main straight. The release seems close, and Wargaming Net developers are working overnight to get everything done. How far are they from the finishing line, and what's so special about version 7.0 that took them so long to prepare? We can't wait to know! This is our Room of Truth, prepared specially for straight-on conversations. And this is where we will question our today's interrogees, Mikhail Zhivets and Vitaly Kukhta. They must be talking in multi-cluster technology right now.
Update 7.0 is mostly about multi-cluster technology, as opposed to previous updates that mainly contained in-game content. The multi-cluster system is at a crucial point now because, during prime time, our servers are overloaded, which causes lagging and high latency issues. Sometimes they even halt due to the extremely high PCCU numbers. This is unacceptable, and we want to fix the situation ASAP and provide our players with proper service.
One man in the field is no warrior. This is the reality not only for World of Tanks, but for the machinery that supports it as well. The only cluster in Moscow that handles the Russian audience is now dealing with constant overload all alone, but we'll soon get a couple of younger brothers to help.
First, we are going to add one new server, to be followed by more of them in the future, so players will be able to choose a server to play on. We assume that our regional servers will provide service for more than 100,000 users each. The players will have better gaming performance, ping, stability, and so on. It is much easier to maintain a server with 100 to 150,000 PCCU than one with 250 to 500,000 concurrent players.
Multiple clusters are a good thing then. Freedom of choice, as they call it. You can stick either to a better ping or to nicer people. Or choose both, if you're lucky enough.
It will be easy to switch between servers. A player will need to log out and then log in to another server. Specifically, one should open the login screen, choose another server, and log in. That's it. Players will be able to use their login ID and passwords for all available servers.
And so the Americans will come to Europe, and the Europeans will come to Russia. And the Russians will find a place to go.
We still have a long road ahead.
And it will be the first step towards creating the single and united game space.
But this is the start. A player from the Russian server will be able to play on the European server. North American players will have an opportunity to clash against European and Russian players on the integrated global map. The multi-server system is the initial step on that road. In the end, we will have a united global map with players all over the world involved into the ultimate conquest.
Good news for chatting fans! Even though the game will combine multiple servers, you'll still be able to spread the word among all the online players. Even those who are several clusters away from you.
In-game chats, clan chat, and tank company chat will be shared for all servers in a server group. For example, if we have 3 servers in the Russian server group, players from all 3 servers will be able to communicate in the same chat, despite the fact that they are logged in on the different servers. One more main feature of Update 7.0 is camouflage. The main difference from the user camo modifications with self-painting vehicles is that our camos will be visible to everyone in combat.
Each nation will have from 6 to 8 camo types, available either for credits or for gold.
Camos for credits will be purchased for certain time periods, a day, a week, a month, and will disappear after the period ends. Gold camos will remain permanent.
Permanent camouflage will be at your disposal all the time, until you fancy changing your coloring. That's right, you'll be able to have just one camo at a time.
In-game currency will be used for tank repainting. For now, at the initial stage, camos will not influence any characteristics but the appearance of the tank.
Leveling company battles is another improvement to be implemented in Update 7.0. From now on, non-top tier companies find a fair competition not only in level points, but in team rosters as well.
There will be 4 different levels of company battles with the following tier caps: Tier 10, Tier 8, Tier 6, and Tier 4. And every level will have different maximum quantity of team points. Team points is the summary of tank tiers in one team.
The minimap will get its upgrade too. Lots of various manipulations will become available.
Additional quick command markers will appear on the minimap. For example, when a player asks for help, their vehicle will be specifically marked on the minimap. The inner tests prove it to be quite a useful feature.
And there's more to it. The new special effects are on the way that will add more drama to explosions and salvos. And the tracers are coming back. As we speak, players notice them only when shot by spotted enemies. In 7.0, they're joining us again.
First of all, tracers in a narrow sector about 15 degrees from the aiming spot will be visible for the aiming player. If a player aims the gun at some spot, a bush for example, where an enemy is supposed to be hiding, the player will see the enemy's tracers. Also, while in artillery mode, players will see tracers as well. If an SPG observes some area on the map with hidden enemies, the SPG driver will spot their tracers.
Around 30 tanks will get an updated damage model, which is developed with regard to different armor peculiarities. And one more thing, you'll be able to fully adjust your mouse and make your tank controls more comfortable.
We've been receiving requests from our players to enable additional mouse button mapping for quite some time, and the feature will be available in the upcoming update. To tweak your mouse controls, you'll need to install the drivers for your mouse, and its additional button customization will be added to the control settings.
All this is coming along in update 7.0, so get prepared. See you soon. Пока-пока.